What would happen if one of the most biodiverse places on the planet and one of the largest islands were to be impacted by climate change? Well, allow me to explain. Madagascar is the fourth largest island in the world. It is located off the east coast of Africa, east of Mozambique. Now, Madagascar's climate is typically tropical along the coast due to cool ocean breezes. It's temperate inland and arid in the south. Now, the reason for this diverse climate is a huge mountain range that spans across the island. There are three major peaks, one in the northern end, one in the southern end, and one in between. These peaks cause for difficulty in a stable climate. Madagascar is home to over 25 million people. Many of these people are struggling in poverty due to this developing country, its lack of government infrastructure, strong economy, and not enough regulation and enforcement. Now, back to the climate change side of this whole story. Climate change is causing massive problems within the island. It's causing changing rain patterns. It's causing an increased number of cyclones and stronger cyclones that are devastating coastal communities. It's having a huge impact on biodiversity such as reptiles, lemurs, amphibians, fish, and birds. And it's also having impact on the oceans around Madagascar. Now, these oceans play a large role as Madagascar has a huge relies largely on fish for its diet. So these changing patterns such as rising temperatures, ocean temperatures, rising sea level, and rising salinity levels are impacting the fish that live in these waters as coral reefs are beginning to die off, and which will eliminate many of the fish that live in this region. Another major impact of climate change could be on the plants and other organisms that live on the island. Madagascar is one of the largest producers in vanilla, for example. And if climate change, rising temperatures, changing rain patterns, these things could all affect the crop production within the island and therefore could affect what little economy that the island is creating. Now, like I said, Madagascar is a developing country, so it's very difficult for them to raise enough money to invest in new types of energy to help prevent climate change from occurring even more. Government corruption, a weak judicial system, and lack of enforcement all are reasons why they're having difficulty in raising money and investing in new types of energy or in just ways to help prevent climate change from occurring. It is up to many of the developed countries such as Europe, Asia, and the United States to be able to help preserve and protect this wonderful island and the creatures that inhabit it.